Doing a me-made closet purge is probably one of the most difficult tasks for me as a sewist. Let me tell you why. Most of the time when I am making my garments, I form some type of emotional bond with these garments. I know it sounds silly, but I do. I really form emotional bonds to my sewing projects. And that's one of the reasons why it is so difficult for me to let these items go. But in today's video, that's exactly what I intend to do. I'm going to go through my fall Me Made wardrobe. These are items that I have made over the course of the last several years, and it is time to do a purge. So join me on this journey. Feel free to comment in the comment section below and let me know if you think I should keep these items or if you think it is time for me to let these items go. So come with me on this journey and let's see what I'm going to keep and what I am going to get rid of. These first two dresses were made with the Goddess Gown by IV Pattern Company. I was a pattern tester for this company and the design was just really hard. I had to make several adjustments and it just did not fit. You'll see with the second one that I'm wearing, the arms are really tight. I think that one was the first one, kind of like the mock-up. And I found that it was just too tight. The neckline was not quite right. They are good garments. However, I just didn't have the best experience with them. I made a short length one and a long maxi version. Overall, they're okay, but I'm thinking about getting rid of the second one. Not sure about the first. This garment here was made with the Tia Knit wrap dress, and I absolutely love the Tia Knit wrap dress. It's one of my favorite patterns. It's by Style Art, and I'm just in love with this. I'm not quite for certain if I want to part with this one. Next, this is the new Look N6620. It's a wrap top. The fabric was purchased from Hobby Lobby. It is a knit type fabric, a jersey knit. Not bad, but I'm not quite for certain if I want to stick with this one either. This next one here is the Butterick B4685. It is a peasant style top that has gathering around the neckline. I love the fabric and I don't really want to get rid of it because it's a mood fabric. It's one of my favorite fabrics. This one is the Patina blouse by Friday Pattern Company. It's one of my favorite garments and go-to fall tops that I want to wear. I've gotten so much wear out of this one. I don't know if I want to part with this one, but I have to think and see what I'm going to do with it. Next, we have the Burda B6221, which is actually a dress that I turned into a top. I absolutely love the frill around the neckline, so I did that variation. I'm thinking about donating this one because it is starting to show signs of wear and pilling around the neckline and the body of the garment. Next, we have the Simplicity 8601. I did view A, which is the long sleeve variation that has ties on the lower edge of the garment. I made this during a time that I was really obsessed with ties around the lower edge of the body. I'm not sure about this one because I don't like the high round boat neckline. And so I'm thinking about getting rid of this one. Next is the Butterick B6684, which is a nice blouse pattern that has a pussy bow neckline. I did a couple variations. This is the first. It was made with the crepe de chine from Hobby Lobby. Absolutely love it. I don't think I'm going to be parting with this one anytime soon. This top was made with the Frida blouse pattern by Atelier Jupe, and it is made with a fabric that I purchased from Minerva. It's really nice. It's a challis. I love the drape on it, and I'm not quite for certain about this one. I do love the silhouette. I think I'll hang on to it for a little longer. Next is another Butterick B6684. Instead of putting the pussy bow around the neckline, I created facings and I did little ties on the upper edge of the garment there. This top here was made with the Butterick B6769 View A. I added the flounce around the neckline with the Burda B6221 pattern. I don't really like the silhouette of this. The neckline is kind of wide and I don't like how it hangs off my shoulder from time to time. It does have this cute V in the back, but I don't know if I really like it, so I might be getting rid of that one. Next, we have the Simplicity S9604, which is a pattern that I do love. However, I think I made it a little bit too cropped. So this first variation is in a leopard print. It's a charmeuse from Joann. The second variation that I made is in a floral print, and it's also from Joann. And I created a set with both of these, and I'm not quite for certain if I want to hang on to the set. I might get rid of the tops. So you'll see here with the floral variation, I made a nice new look skirt to go with it. I do like it paired with the top and the skirt together. However, I'm not quite for certain if I want to keep or hang on to the top. This style here looks a little bit better. I do like how the elastic at the edge of this top cinches in the waist and it makes it look a little bit more like a dress. So I think I might hang on to this set here. Next, we have this Butterick B6958, which is a wrap dress tunic, and I made this in a crepe de chine that I purchased from Hobby Lobby. I absolutely like the style. This next dress is my absolute favorite dress pattern by Deer & Doe. It's the Myosotis dress. I haven't had a chance to wear this one all that much. And I made a second variation that I also did not get to wear. I think I'll hang on to these two for a little longer. I love this. It's a cotton poplin and I purchased it from Joann. It has foliage around the edge of the flowers. This here is a dress that was made with the True Bias Ogden Cami. I made two. This is the first. It is a charmeuse fabric that was purchased from Joann. I didn't really like the way in which I messed up on the hem. I made it a little bit too short and I tried to add a flounce and so it just did not work for me. This second version was made with a charmeuse fabric that I purchased from Hobby Lobby and I absolutely do not like this fabric. I don't like it. This skirt here, I could not find the pattern, but it is a new look skirt. I was really proud of the skirt when I first made it because I was working with plaid and it was like one of my, not first times, but I wasn't experienced with working with plaids, still not. And I did a really good job matching up the size. And so I'm thinking about keeping it because it is one garment that I can really go back to and look at and think how I made so many different accomplishments with it. The jacket was made with the Simplicity 8265 View A, and the fabric, both the skirt and the jacket, is a plaid fabric that I purchased from Joann, and it is polyester wool fabric. These trousers were made with the Simplicity 8243, which is a 1940s vintage pattern. I purchased the floral fabric from Hobby Lobby. I'm not a huge fan of the crepe material. I love the print, and so that's why I kind of stuck with it and wrote it out, but I think it's about time for me to get rid of them. I also made this skirt with the Simplicity S8982, but I also want to get rid of this because it makes my stomach look quite puffy and I do have a muffin top and I just don't know if this pencil skirt is working for me anymore. This skirt was made with the Nielsen Brumby skirt pattern. I absolutely love everything about this skirt. I love the flow, the drape. I love the wide waistband. I love the gathers underneath the waistband. It's just such a fun and flirty skirt. I don't know if I want to part with it yet. I haven't had a chance to wear it, but I'm going to think about that one. This next set here was made with the New Look 6437 and 6808. So it's a skirt and a top. I absolutely love the skirt. The skirt is one of my favorite go-to skirt patterns. It has a flat front waistband and elasticated back. I haven't decided if I want to keep it or not. The fabric is a fabric that was sponsored to me by Minerva, and at the time I was doing a collaboration with them. I'm not quite for certain about this top. I can fit it. I was surprised to know that I could still fit it, but I don't like the high boat neckline, so I may be getting rid of that. Next, we have the Montana dress by Style Arc. I like the dress and I like the fit. However, I don't know if it suits me. My daughter was asking me for this as soon as I took it off of the sewing machine. So I think I might gift this to her. It is a really nice flowy dress and it is very comfortable to wear. This new Look 6581 dress and pattern is a no, no, no for me. I did not like anything about the process of sewing this. I didn't like the finished outcome. I just didn't like it. The fabric held up and it's a nice fabric. Don't like the garment. This next one is the Me ME2050 fabric, was purchased from Joann. Not a bad fit. I just don't like the way that it makes me feel conscious about my biceps. So I think I might donate this one, but it's not a bad sewing pattern. It's just I don't like the style on me. This is one of my favorite out of the entire collection, the Simplicity 8384. I absolutely love the pattern. I love the fabric. I'm a little bit sad that I did gain some weight, and so it's very snug around my biceps. I still want to hold on to this one just to see if I can lose weight because I love it. This one here is another one that's a no for me. It's the McCall's M7970, and I didn't really enjoy the pattern all that much. And now that I've grown out of the garment, I don't really like the garment either. Next, we have the Silene tee, and this is by Glasshouse Patterns, which they are no longer in business. The tee is okay, but I don't like the way in which it makes me feel on the top half of my body. And then lastly, we have the McCall's M7992, which is a dress that I fell in love with when I actually sewed it. But now that I've gained some weight, it's kind of snug underneath the underarms, and it's just hard to put over my head because it's a pull over your head. So it's hard to pull over your head and take off. And so I may have to part with this one if I don't lose weight. So I have here a table full of memades that I am thinking about getting rid of. Again, let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought. So let's start with this one here. This animal print jersey top. I'm thinking about getting rid of that. The two dresses that I have made with the Ogden Cami. So this one with the black and white spotted fabric, and then also this one right here. I'm also thinking about getting rid of this new look top here, simply because of the boat neckline. I have found over the years that I don't really like boat necklines, and that's probably one of the reasons why I want to get rid of this one as well. But this one also, I think, is a little bit too cropped. I like my crop tops to come a little bit below my belly button, so that way if I wear high-rise jeans or any type of high-rise skirt, my belly would not be showing. That's not the case with this one, so I think I want to get rid of that one. But I'm a little bit torn because I made it as a set, and so if I get rid of the top, then the skirt will be a standalone piece. This dress here, this dolman sleeve dress, I think I'm going to part with that. This one's a little bit hard for me because I absolutely love this fabric. I think I might give this to my daughter if she decides she wants it. But I think this one, I'm going to hang on to maybe one more year, see if I lose weight. I know that's wishful thinking, but I want to hold on to this one because I love that fabric. It's one of my favorite fabrics that Mood carry. So I think I might hold on to that one. This one here, I love the top. I love the neckline. I love the pattern. But I think this has run its course. It's starting to peel a little bit. I do like the way that it has aged over time, but I think it's time to move on and let this one go because I need to make other things and I don't have a lot of room in my wardrobe. And so I think I'm going to let that one go. Next is this pencil skirt here. This one hurts a little bit. This is from the Simplicity, I think, 8982 pattern. It's one of my favorite go-to pencil skirt patterns, but it makes my stomach look a little bit more like it's like a muffin top, and I don't really like that look on me, so I think I'm going to get rid of that. This one's a definitely, I'm getting rid of it. There's no maybe, there's no one can convince me in the comment section to keep this one. I just did not have a positive experience with the pattern, so we're going to get rid of that. And then this dress here made with that McCall's pattern, I just don't like the way, again, it makes my stomach look. So I think I'm going to get rid of that. I might try to recycle the fabric and maybe make a skirt or something like that. But in terms of wearing it how it is, I'm not going to do that. If I have time to recycle it and make it into something else, I would do that because I do love the fabric. The fabric has held up over time. And so it is a really good piece. It's just, I don't like the way that it fits on my body. So I'm going to get rid of that. And then we have a few more items here that are maybes. So this one here, I think I want to donate to my daughter. She's been asking me for this dress ever since I first made it. I was holding on to it because I absolutely loved it, but I think I'm going to give this to my daughter. This one here, I have the same commentary that I have with that new look pattern, and that's the boat neckline. This is a maybe for me. If I can recycle this, maybe alter it and make a V neckline instead of having this boat neckline, I think I would like it more. And I also want to put elastic in the lower edge of the sleeve and bring the sleeves in. And so if I can do those things, I'll keep it. If I find myself not going back to this and making those adjustments, I'm going to get rid of it. This one here is a maybe for me. I think I want to hang on to it for one more year, and if I find that I don't lose weight or if I can't get it to fit the way that I want, then I'm going to donate that as well. And I think that's another one that my daughter wants, so I might give it to her. And then this one here, again, it's that cropped waistline. It comes down just a little bit below my taste. Now with this one, because it has elastic at the lower edge, I can tolerate this one, especially when it's worn with the skirt. And so I think I might hang on to this one for one more year. And then after this year, I think I'm going to donate it. And then lastly, this set here, the coat, I'm definitely going to get rid of. The skirt, I haven't decided yet. You guys let me know in the comment section below. The coat, I think it's because of the lining. I chose a heavyweight flannel type fabric for the lining, not realizing that the wool, the polyester wool blend for the shell of the garment was plenty warm. I did not have to line it with a flannel. At the time, I was living in a climate that was getting some, it was really cold throughout the winter months. And so that's what I was thinking when I made it. But now that I'm in a climate where we literally only have maybe 3 to 4 weeks of below temperatures, if that, I don't really need this coat. It's way too heavy. This was such a fun experience for me, going through my fall Me Made wardrobe and looking at all the different garments that I have made over the years and seeing how those garments aged, if they aged well or if they didn't do so well, was really fun and exciting to do. Thank you for taking this journey with me and going through my fall Me Made wardrobe. I hope to do something similar in the spring and also maybe even in the winter, and going through my collection and seeing which garments age well and which garments did not age well.